Hi students, welcome to programming school and welcome to the technical MCQ playlist. Okay, this is the first video I'm going to teach you here. Yes, in all the concepts I'm going for the first one, that is going to be C MCQs. Okay, and I'm going to write the C structure first of all. First of all, I'm going to tell you the concept, first of all, the concept, and then I'm going to tell you what type of questions they are going to be asked on that concept. Okay, that's why I'm going to tell you the concept here. Yes, this is the basic program structure for C language. Okay, now I'm going to discuss about what are the different types of operators. The first concept that is going to be what are the different types of operators that are available in C language, and I'm going to explain how the operators, each and every operator is working. The first one is going to be arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. The first one is going to be arithmetic operators, and the second one is going to be relational operators. Relational operators, and the third one is going to be logical operators, and the fourth one is going to be bitwise operators. These are the basic operators in any language: arithmetic, relational, logical, and bitwise. Okay, what are the arithmetic operators available here? That is going to be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo division. These are the arithmetic operators. Okay, and going to the relational operator, that is going to be greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, and not equal to. These are the relational operators. Okay, and coming to the logical operator, that is going to be and, that is logical and, logical or, logical not. There are three operators in the logical sector, that is bitwise and, sorry, logical and, logical or, and logical not symbol. Coming to the bitwise not operator, bitwise and, bitwise or, bitwise XOR, bitwise not, right shift operator, and left shift operator. These are the operators. I'm going to discuss about all the concepts here. Yes, arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, and bitwise operators. First of all, we have to know about how each and every operator is going to be working. Then we have to know about what type of questions they are going to be asked. Okay, first of all, how arithmetic operators are works. For example, there is going to be a is equal to some 5, b is equal to some 10. A plus b. This is simple addition operation, that's it, right? A plus b. A is 5, b is 10. The answer is going to be definitely, that is going to be 15. No doubt about that, right? It is just a simple addition operator, that's it. A plus b. How addition operator works? That is a very simple thing, right? For example, if I am going to write a minus b, that means 5 minus 10, that is going to be minus 5. For example, it is going to be 15. 15 minus 10, that is going to be 5, right? Then the output is going to be 5. Like this. For example, if you want absolute value, for example, here it is going to be minus 5, and here I am going to write ABS of. Here I am going to write ABS of like this. So I am going to execute. Just observe here, that is giving absolute value here. For example, if there is no ABS function, it is always 5 minus 10, that is going to be minus 5, right? ABS is an absolute value. Absolute means that is going to be giving always what is the exact difference between the two numbers. That's it. This is the ABS function. Okay. And moving to that, multiplication, that is asterisk symbol, that is an asterisk symbol, that is going to be a multiplication operator. If I execute it, 5 into 10, that is going to be 50. 5 into 10, that is going to be 50 is the answer. Here I am going to write 2 here, for example. Now the division operator. How division operator works? We have to know about this one, how division operator works. For example, 15 by 2. How it works? For example, here in C language, integer by integer always gives an integer here. How it works? For example, 2 and it is going to be 15. 2 sevens, that is going to be 14, right? 2 sevens, that is going to be 14, and this is going to be 1. Here this is the coefficient and this is the coefficient and this is the remainder here. This is the coefficient value and this is the remainder value. Here using this operator, the division operator, always it gives a coefficient value. Here there is a modulus operator, right? This is the remainder operator. The remainder is going to be 1 here. Here I am going to change it as a division operator. If I am going to execute it, the answer is going to be only 7, not 7 point something. It is going to be only 7. For example, if I write here modulus symbol, this is also a division operator, no doubt about that. Okay, if I am going to execute it, the output is going to be 1, that is a remainder operator. For example, here I am going to write 4 for example. 4 for example, that means here how it is going to be working, I am going to write 15 by 4, right? And 4, and here it is going to be 15. 4 3s, that is going to be 12, and the remainder is going to be 3, right? The remainder is going to be 3. Okay, for example, if I am going to write execute this one, the output is going to be 3 here. Okay, this is the remainder operator and this is going to be the division operator. Okay, but here it is not going to be give the exact division operator. For example, it is going to be like this, and here point, then it is going to be modified. The answer is going to be like this, 3.30 and 4 7, that is going to be 28 and 2, and like that, right? I want the answer in a floating value. For that, if you convert any value into the float, for example, that means if the 15 is a floating value, for example, instead of like this, I am going to write 15 by 4. For example, I am writing just constant values like this. 15 by 4, both are integers, right? If it is integer by integer, definitely it will give integer only. For example, if I change any one number as a floating value like this, if I execute it, just observe here. Okay, if here I am going to write a D, instead of D I have to write float. Okay, now observe here 3.75, right? It is going to be print 3.75. Is it clear, everyone? That means any one value, instead of 15, I am going to change it as 4.0, for example. If I execute it, yes, is it working or not? Yes, it is also working. At least any number is going to be changed. That means if you change both numbers also, the output is going to be on floating values only. But at least one value has to be changed as a floating value, then definitely we can print exact division operator. But here A by B, both are going to be in integers only. If I try to execute it, this is integer by integer, right? Integer by integer, but I am going to print in a floating value. It is not going to be print, at least it is going to be print 0 point like that. We cannot convert integer into the float. That's why the output is going to be 0 point like that. But I want to convert any one number into the floating value, definitely we can print it. For that, I am going to write a typecasting, that is going to be float. For example, here now, what is A value? A value is going to be 15, right? If I write like this, A value becomes 15.0. Okay, if I execute this one, it will be executed perfectly. This is called typecasting. Only A value is modified, not A by B value. First of all, A value is modified into 15.0, then it is divided by with 4, and then it is going to be working. I can change not only for A, I can change for B also, like this. Now B value is 4, 4 becomes 4.0. If I execute this one, the output is going to be the same thing. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. In this way, the arithmetic operators are going to be working here. These are the working of arithmetic operators. Okay, that's it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to explain about how relational and logical operators are going to be working. Okay, if you like this video, just share to your friends, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.